Hi guys, I'm back. I made the video about the YouTube psychics. Trust your gut. We kind of all know what's happening. It's been happening for a while, but made the video and then I was reading online and having my tea, and I read something where 45, who's back, right? I really think that video I posted yesterday of the dementia guy that talks about patients with dementia, how 45 is getting his all his whatever liquids flushed and kidneys flushed and his heart, whatever it is. And then, but the problem is it's failing, and it's taking longer and longer. It's like pretty much every month, right? Every month. But then it's taking longer for us to see him. Like the first time, maybe it was 3 days. So we're like, wow, where is he? He shows up, he looks terrible. Next time, a month later, he disappears again, about 3 days. Another time, about 3 or 4 days. This time it was 6 days. 6 days. And so it's taking longer, and I think it's like that guy, the doctor said, it's failing. He's failing, and when you look at him, he looks awful. And again, I don't wish bad stuff on people. I mean, I can't help my feelings that I do not like 45 and can't wait till he's gone, but I honestly don't wish bad feelings for him. This is why we didn't vote for him, so we didn't have to have bad feelings or anything like that. And so, I don't want to have bad feelings about anyone. However, we kind of all do, don't we? You're either in the psychosis, which I think that they're all Maga is in the psychosis. And let me talk about that real quick. So they're grilling Marco Rubio for whatever. They're doing some sort of House meeting thing, and they're making him testify about all the crazy stuff that the 45 administration is doing. So they ask him, like, what's up with 45 being asleep all the time in important meetings and talks about war and everything going on in our country and the safety of our country, and in very important meetings where he should be awake and meeting other leaders and things like that. And Rubio says, well, he doesn't go to sleep. And literally, we've seen him fall asleep at every public event, literally, and all of these meetings. And so they show Rubio a video of 45 falling asleep. Right next to him is sitting right next to Rubio in the video, and he's clearly asleep. And Rubio says, oh, he's not asleep. Now, define, I mean, yeah, is there like a hard, cold proof that he was asleep or his eyes are just closed? I do feel that he is sundowning, because if you look at the pattern, he is exhausted all day. And I guess this fits in with the whole dementia sundowning thing. He's exhausted all day. And then at night, we see all these crazy, insane, crazy posts. He's sundowning. I didn't make it up. That's a real thing. And that sure seems to be what he's doing. But the thing about Rubio is the delusion. Now you think, well, okay, he's probably lying, like they all lie. But I actually am starting to think that, yes, they lie, right? And there's a lot of, I feel, for entertainment purpose only, there's a lot of drugs involved, and that's a lot of their behavior can be explained by that. But I also feel they're in this psychosis caused by him, and the Maga too. Because don't you think it's weird how we're all seeing what's happening, right? We're going to the store, $8 for a box of cereal. That's insane. I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen $8 for a box of cereal. Maybe $8 for 3 boxes of cereal in a pack, like at Costco or Sam's Club or something. But not for 1 box of Kellogg's cereal. $8 is insane. $7 for a bag of chips. That's insane. The gas, like when Biden was president, I didn't see gas at $4. Now, premium and above, and diesel maybe at a short time, and in states like California maybe it was up there, but for regular it was not. I've never had to pay above $4 ever in my life, ever. So but you tell that to Maga, and they say, oh well, it's cheaper than Biden. Like, well, what universe were you in when Biden was president? Because yeah, things were bad after the virus, after the shutdowns, but it wasn't like that. It was getting better. He made deals with the oil companies, and that helped relieve the gas prices. He made deals with grocery stores. Do you remember that? I just got a text from my son. So yeah, I feel like, okay, another example would be, Things like, I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, things like him being sick, things that they're doing to immigrants, lots of the policies, the things like the war, a direct result of him attacking Iran, and like that next few days, the gas prices shoot up. It's a direct result. But you ask them, and they say, no, 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 and you stupid Democrat. And then when he says Democrats, his new term now, they all say it. They just asked Scott Bessent. I saw an interview where they were grilling Scott Bessent about something, about the prices in the stores, the economy, all of it, gas prices, everything. And he got this weird look on his face, like, what are you talking about? I really think there's a psychosis. I really do. I think there's a psychosis. And I feel like it should be addressed. Our country has been hijacked by this crazy cult, which I've said all along, I've said for years now, is like the Jim Jones People's Church cult. He's got them. He even did. I know other people talk about this. I've been talking, like, again, I've talked about Jim Jones probably back in 2018. I started talking about it on my channel. I had like a huge live talking about how 45 was just like Jim Jones. What he would do is he would do death drills. So he would yell over the loudspeakers, attention, my beloved, whatever, they're coming after us. So you must drink the potion, the Kool-Aid, the whatever it was, in honor of me. And the point was, if an enemy was going to show up, they would have to be ready to drink the drink that might be their last drink ever, laced with cyanide, and they would have to do these death drills. Now, what 45 is doing is he's having these fake attempts on his life. That's how much more narcissistic he is. It's not about anyone else. The drama has to stay on him. And so he is playing these mind games and death games. It's a death cult. It really is. And again, the psychosis is a real thing. So moving on from that, but I think we need to look at that. Here's the thing. Okay, stay on that point. Let's say you're Maga. Let's say you're Maga and you're watching, or you're listening to this video right now. Like someone said, this could be a podcast. I agree. Let's say you're listening to this and you're Maga and you're getting really pissed off. Like, how dare she? How dare she? I've triggered something in you, haven't I? I've triggered something in you. Why are you so upset about me saying these things about Trump? Why can't you just live your life without him? We're not supposed to be thinking about presidents every day. They're not supposed to be attacking us and changing our rule of life every day. The Constitution is supposed to take care of us every day. And it's the people's house. It's our house, by the people, for the people. He's not supposed to change anything. He's not supposed to change all our laws. He's not supposed to take all our money. We're not supposed to be suffering. He's not supposed to be starting wars everywhere. So I've clearly triggered something. If you're upset, it's a psychosis. Maga says TDS because they don't want to hear facts. But the truth is, I think you're in a psychosis, Maga. And if you were in the People's Church with Jim Jones, don't hurt our Jim Jones. Oh no, here comes a governor, here comes a camera crew, here comes people from the outside world. Oh my God, they're going to hurt our Jim Jones, even though every day Jim Jones is hurting his people. And you're in the moment, you're in the cult, you're in the psychosis. And then your last day, he makes you drink cyanide and you're dead for him. For him. Not for you, for him. Wouldn't you want to have had someone save your life and say what I'm saying right now to save you? Wouldn't you want someone to come in and save you? Looking back at the situation, wouldn't that have been a better thing to have someone save your life? Even if in that moment you were so mad, you were so triggered, TDS, or in that case it would be JDS, Jones Derangement Syndrome, right? How dare you say that about Jim? Oh no. And that you don't realize the psychosis is that he has tricked you into thinking that you're horrible and you're going to get rejected out of the pack. You're a bad person because it's all about him. But you've forgotten that it's your life, your choice, your livelihood, your survival. Not supposed to be about him. And what I think that Maga needs to realize, it's not TDS, it's JDS. You're in the Jones derangement syndrome. You're stuck in a psychosis and you need help. And later on, you're going to say, why didn't anyone help me? We're trying to help you now. We're trying to help you now. Thanks for listening. Bye.